Well, I will refer to something that I saw in the paper recently. In fact, it was this morning. I don't have it right before me right now, but it's on the last page, I believe, of the Washington Post, where a lady named Miss Kathleen Parker, I believe her name is, and she said something to the effect of about using the word America as being an idea. And I have been saying that over and over again. And also, what is that idea? Well, it's an idea that people can be the type of people that people ought to be. I think that's, I don't want to misquote her, but I think that this is what the gist of what her article was, that people can be what they ought to be, whatever that is. And I would say people should be people who are humane. Now, this is me talking. You can't be an American and mistreat people. That's really what it comes down to. This is me talking now.
Okay.
Not Miss Parker. You can't be an American and mistreat people. So, under the system of white supremacy, no one has qualified to be an American. And you can extend that if you look at the definition of what an African or an Asian is. The same thing would, in my opinion, apply to those two words. American. Now, it's three words here. American, African, Asian. If you are a person who mistreats people, or if you are a person that is in a system, subject to a system, where people are being mistreated intentionally, like the system of white supremacy, then you cannot be an American, you cannot be an African, and you cannot be an Asian, because the literal definition of those words is that you are a person that does not mistreat people, and you do not allow people to be mistreated. But since people are being mistreated all over the world as we speak, there's no place where somebody is not being mistreated, then no one is qualified for the title of American, African, or Asian. We need to be very specific in our definitions and just stop just throwing words out here like words don't mean anything, or that words might mean anything at all. Because if they mean anything at all, they don't mean anything specific. So words should be very specific, have very specific definitions, like the word justice should have a specific definition, something you can measure. And the word American, the word African, the word Asian should mean the same thing. People strutting around saying, I'm proud to be an American. Well, are you qualified to be one? Well, if you're not, you have no business calling yourself one. Mm-hmm. And how can you call yourself an American, an African, or an Asian in a system of white supremacy, and that's the dominant system on the entire planet?
All righty.